Hello, this is Randy Lindsay with Hawkeye Traders. I want to share with you some interest I have in TEVA Pharmaceuticals. TEVA is value stock. You can see on the longer term monthly charts that TEVA is way down in the basement here, but is looking like it's starting to turn around. The last 2 months you can see a lot of buying volume coming in. That buying volume is decreasing, however, as we come up into the $10 range. But I'm watching the daily chart and I'm watching as the top hits. You can see volume was starting to identify a reversal in the trend. You get a nice surge of buying volume which closed weak and failed to go anywhere. Sellers then gapped back through and closed that with an engulfing bar, showing that this market was indeed going down. If we look at the new indicators that Hawkeye's come out with, then you can see that on TEVA daily chart, you can see using Hawkeye cumulative that you can see that the buying pressure was declining as the price was going up, which is a very good divergence indication of reversing. Then we saw the volume bar coming in, showing that 4,500 multiples of share coming in at this price, showing that there's an increasing pressure to the downside coming in with almost 7,000 here. When buyers came back in again, they could not trump the sellers and they were still less than the previous printed buying pressure. So we're expecting it to go down, and indeed it did. Now we're getting very large prints of sellers. We can see that the power cycles and power trend with Viper identifying all of these are still to the short side. So there's a lot of pressure with this potentially going back down. Where's the target? Based upon the weekly, we are in demand zone currently. A break below $8 would get us down into the lower range. 747 is the potential downside target on the monthly chart. And if we were to turn our zones on our daily chart, then we can see that 832 is the short-term downtrend with a $7 again being the longer term downtrend mark for consolidation. If I were to trade this, I would look for a touch of an 8 to 832 range before we might be able to see a $10 touch on the way down. And the reason I say that is because I'm right now seeing a price extending into new lows with buying volume. This volume is greater than the average volume coming in. So this is usually a telltale sign that the market might be reversing. We're getting the opens of the markets right now. It's at the previous high of the day. So you can see we're opening strong. So the chances are pretty good that we will probably see $10 first before we start to hit back down to 8. The longer term trend is still to the downside, but we could see based upon this action that we would probably see some good strength, because this is a bullish engulfing bar. The last time that we saw these bullish engulfing bars here, we saw quite a bit of price action coming from that. Historically, they are very good signs of either short-term correction or longer-term trend moves. We saw the same thing here and here to the downside. So we'll keep track of that. I wanted to point that out to you. So remind you that February the 6th and the 7th is our vSwarm live seminar. It is a 2-day online seminar. Come and get your tickets while you can. Time is running out on the current price level. So be sure and lock your tickets in today to get your chance to learn more of how to understand volume and volume setups like this in the market and how to trade them. The 4 indicators I just showed will be free to everyone who registers. Thank you for your time.